Alright, welcome back to another Street Fighter V Trials. We are in Volume 2. In this video, we're going to be doing all 10 of Rashid's trials. If there's a trial that could use some tips, I'm going to give my best explanations and cut right to the combo. Alright, number 5. This one isn't really difficult, but I figured I'd throw in an explanation with this. So whenever you have the fireball motion with a punch, and then it says the fist, if you haven't noticed with all my mashing in the previous one, it's just saying hit it as many times as you want to continue the combo. So the only thing about this one is when you do the combo and you end with this, you just got to catch them. Of course it's a little awkward because I'm not in the right spot on the screen. And you just kind of catch them, and just remember you're doing the opposite side. I know it gets a little confusing when they show the entire combo with the assumption that you're on the left side. Just keep in mind when you're on the other side, you're not doing down back, you're doing down forward. And you should know that, but sometimes it's easy to forget when they're showing you what you're supposed to do. Alright, number 6. So the deal with this one is trying to show you that if you do a crouching heavy punch from the right distance, you get a one-hit counter, and then you can punish off of that. So the idea is this is what you would use in a match to try to get yourself a counter. And then once you do that, you have to do a dash in and connect with the standing medium punch. Now that's pretty hard for a lot of people unless you're really used to playing this game. I'm still not that good at it. But for the sake of this combo, if you're still having trouble, you don't have to do the single hit to do the dash in. You can actually do the close-up and still do the combo. So you might have already figured that out, but they show you that you can do it the far way, but there's just a usefulness to it because, like I said, it's a really far poke, and if you do a counter, you can react to it. You got to be able to dash in. So however you want to do this one is up to you. I figured I'd explain the reasoning behind this and why you could still do the double hit and counter and still be alright. Alright, number 7 can be pretty tricky, but it's really not too bad. You got a couple different things you need to learn how to do. So first off, you're going to do the counter. What I like to do is just hold forward the whole time because the next move is to be forward medium punch, right? And you have to land it, you gotta wait a little bit, like that. I was just doing it too early. When that first hit comes out with a medium punch, you're gonna be doing that kick, the little fireball kick, and that's gonna hit him twice. While that's doing that, it's gonna juggle over you for a little bit, and then what you're gonna need to do is the dash into kick. Now this is a little awkward, but you have to do 1-2 kick and kind of let go. Like you could do it, and sometimes it like holds on, or maybe it's because of different strengths of the kicks. I don't know. It just seems like sometimes it was coming out, and sometimes it wasn't. Like right there, it never came out. So you just want to get used to that, and you're just going to be trying to do a really quick one while Ryu's being bopped in the air with the hurricanes, the little tornadoes that are coming out. So let's give that a little quick test run so you can see him flying in the air. So that's all there is to that. It's pretty easy, 1-2, but as soon as you release this, you have to figure out, okay, when can I do with dash? 1-2, and then try to get the dash. And make sure you're holding forward after you do the dash too. That's another thing too. If I let go, like 1-2 dash and let go, sometimes he'll stop and do like a regular standing medium kick or whatever button I'm hitting. So you just have to watch out for that, and that's how you get past this one. Alright, moving on to number 8. This one isn't too bad. You got something a little funky going on here with the feast skill. So what we're going to do after we get the counter going, and you're going to cancel that counter into the EX, whatever those are called, EX tornadoes. So you're going to be a little bit farther away, but that's fine because you're going to be doing a forward medium punch from here. And from the first hits, you want to hit V skill and down at the same time. What that does is it cancels it into a roll. What you choose to do for the kick is up to you. It might be easier if you're using like a control pad to do the medium kick, since you're already doing medium kick for the V skill. But whatever button you use, you just have to do forward, down, and then a kick button after. So right there, I did the medium V skill. You kind of have to do it fast. I'm doing it slow, so I'm talking, it's a little awkward. And what you're doing after that is all you're doing is just this, the heavy kick, or the heavy punch version of the tornado. The really only difference is it goes straight up versus forward or medium is at a diagonal. And just like the other ones, all you're doing is just hitting the punch button as much as you can. And that's after you do this part. And once you do that, then this is actually a pretty easy one to get done. Alright, number 9. This one isn't too bad. So, you're going to have your typical jump-in combo, heavy kick, crouching heavy punch like this. You got the double hit for the crouching heavy punch. Keep that in mind. And then as soon as you land a medium punch, you're going to do the V trigger. So what that does is it sets you up the combo immediately with the EX Fireball, DP, whatever you want to call that. So once that gets him in the air, all you're doing is near the end is you're just going to hit down back with the kicks. Now as for the timing of the EX kicks during that, I don't really know what to tell you other than you're going to have to do it a few times. I tried a couple different ways. It wasn't really that consistent, but what I basically do is I'm going to practice from standing medium punch here as soon as I'm capable, and that like near the end, you could just kind of hit it before you finish the animation of the EXDP stuff. So that part isn't too bad. I mean, you can kind of mash it out in case you can't figure out the timing, but just realize that I'm actually going to be doing the extra hits, and then before I think it's going to end, I'm going to head down back and follow up with the last hit. Alright, we are number 10. Number 9 was a little sloppy, but we got the job done. So if you're liking the video up to this point and it's helping you get that fight money, let me know. Leave a comment. Give me a like. If you want to see more stuff, you know you gotta subscribe. Alright, number 10 is going to be pretty tricky because there's a couple things in here I didn't even notice after trying to give this a couple goes. So when you're doing your just a combo you just did before, jumping heavy, crouching, double hit with a standing medium into V-trigger. When you hit your V-trigger, you're going to need to back up just a little bit. Then you're going to hit the V-skill kick, and then do your super. But here's the thing I didn't realize. When you do your super, you can actually move forward. Awesome, right? I didn't even know that. So my problem was when Ryu gets launched up in the air, you have to move forward, otherwise he'll miss every time. Here's a good example. You're missing because he just went straight up and I didn't move the tornado. If you're doing that like I was doing, well, you're never going to get this combo. So just realize that you have to hold forward and that should solve all your problems. I wish I figured this out 10 minutes ago trying to do this trial. There you have it. Alright, that's going to do it for Rashid. once I figured out how to do that last tornado, I got it on the first try. So hopefully that was helpful for you. It was helpful for me. So thank you for watching. If you like this content, you know what to do. And as usual, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.